Welcome to Stoic Guide. In today's episode, we delve deep into the enigmatic world of female attraction. You've been there before, engaged in a conversation with a woman where everything seems to flow effortlessly. There's laughter, meaningful eye contact, and perhaps even a touch of playful teasing. Yet, amidst this seemingly perfect interaction, a nagging doubt arises. Is she genuinely interested, or is she merely being polite? This uncertainty stems from a common misconception, believing that women express attraction in overt ways. In reality, women's signals of interest are often subtle, nuanced, and easily overlooked. Recognizing these hidden cues can be the key to understanding her true feelings. The eyes, windows to her soul. They say the eyes are the windows to the soul, and when it comes to attraction, this couldn't be more accurate. A woman's gaze can reveal volumes about her feelings. If she maintains eye contact longer than usual, it's an unconscious sign of interest. This lingering gaze suggests that her emotions are compelling her to stay connected. Similarly, the double take, where she looks at you, looks away, and then looks back, is a classic indicator of attraction. It's her way of ensuring she gets another glimpse of you, even if she pretends it's accidental. Another telltale sign is the quick look away. If she glances at you and then swiftly averts her eyes, it might be her attempt to play it cool while her body betrays her true feelings. Perhaps the most revealing sign is dilated pupils. Attraction triggers a physical response, causing her pupils to widen, a reaction she can't fake or control. By observing these subtle eye cues, you can gain insight into her genuine interest. The power of touch is one of the most primal ways humans connect. When a woman is drawn to you, she'll naturally find ways to bridge the physical gap. Not all touch signifies attraction, but repeated, unnecessary contact often does. Accidental touches, like brushing against your arm or leg, might seem insignificant individually, but if they occur frequently, they're likely intentional. Prolonged contact, such as a hug that lingers or a hand on your arm that stays a moment too long, indicates a desire for closeness. Playful gestures, like a light push or a slap on the arm during laughter, are subconscious ways of fostering intimacy while keeping things light-hearted. These touches are her way of testing the waters, gauging your reaction, and determining if the feeling is mutual. Laughter, the social glue. Laughter is a powerful social bonding tool. When a woman is genuinely interested, she'll laugh more at your jokes, even the not-so-funny ones. This isn't about politeness. It's about creating a connection. Over-the-top giggles, leaning in while laughing, and recalling your previous jokes are all signs that she's invested in the interaction. Laughter lowers social barriers and fosters a sense of closeness. If she finds joy in your humor, it's a strong indication that she's attracted to you. Mirroring, subconscious synchronization. Mirroring is a fascinating psychological phenomenon where individuals unconsciously mimic the body language, speech patterns, or mannerisms of someone they feel connected to. If you notice that she adjusts her posture after you do, uses similar hand gestures, adopts your slang, or matches your energy level, it's a sign of subconscious alignment. This synchronization is her mind's way of saying, "I like you. I feel comfortable with you." To test this, try changing something small, like crossing your legs differently or adjusting your seat. If she follows suit without realizing it, she's tuned into you on a deeper level. Proximity. The desire to be near attraction isn't just about words, it's about presence. If a woman secretly likes you, she'll find subtle ways to be around you. She might start frequenting the same coffee shop you do, adjust her gym schedule to match yours, or consistently choose the seat next to you even when others are available. These aren't coincidences. They're intentional acts driven by a desire to be close. If you find her repeatedly in your vicinity, it's a strong sign that she's drawn to your energy and wants to be part of your world. Undivided attention, the gift of presence. In our distraction-filled world, giving someone your full attention is a rare and valuable gift. If a woman likes you, she'll set aside her phone, ignore other distractions, and focus entirely on you. She'll remember the little details you share, ask deeper questions, and show genuine curiosity about your life. This level of engagement indicates that she's not just interested in passing the time, she's invested in building a connection with you. Playful teasing, the dance of attraction. Teasing isn't just for schoolyard crushes, it's a timeless way to express interest. When a woman playfully mocks something you said, challenges you in a fun way, or gives you a unique nickname, she's engaging in a dance of attraction. This push-pull dynamic creates tension and excitement, fostering a deeper connection. Teasing is her way of testing compatibility and gauging your response. If you can match her wit and keep the banter going, you're showing that you're on the same wavelength. Behavioral shifts, a change in demeanor. One of the most telling signs of attraction is a noticeable change in behavior when you're around. She might become more nervous, fidgety, or self-conscious, adjusting her appearance or playing with her hair. Alternatively, she could become more animated, laughing louder and engaging more enthusiastically. On the flip side, some women might become quieter or more reserved, overwhelmed by the desire to make a good impression. These shifts indicate that your presence has a significant impact on her emotional state. Physical contact, breaking the barrier. Physical touch is a powerful communicator of attraction. A woman who likes you will find excuses to initiate contact, whether it's a casual brush against your arm, a playful nudge, or a lingering handshake. These touches are her way of breaking the physical barrier and expressing her interest. Pay attention to these moments. They're often more telling than words. Mirroring speech and movements, a deeper connection. Beyond body language, mirroring extends to speech patterns and energy levels. If she starts adopting your phrases, matching your tone, or aligning her energy with yours, it's a sign of a deeper connection. This subconscious mimicry indicates that she's attuned to you and seeks harmony in your interactions. Talking about you in your absence. If her friends mention that she talks about you, or if she brings up shared jokes and memories, it's a clear sign that you're on her mind even when you're not around. This continued focus on you indicates emotional investment and a desire to deepen the relationship. Understanding these subtle cues can transform your interactions and help you recognize genuine interest. Attraction is often communicated through unspoken signals, and by tuning into these, you'll never have to wonder about her feelings again. Stay observant, stay confident, and remember, her actions often speak louder than words. Her unspoken preparation. You may not notice it at first, but one of the clearest indicators of attraction is how a woman subconsciously adjusts her appearance in your presence. She might touch up her hair more frequently, adjust her clothing, or check her reflection in a nearby mirror. These micro-adjustments, often done without conscious thought, stem from an innate desire to look more appealing to someone she's interested in. Watch closely. If she fixes her posture when you walk into the room, or starts fixing her lip gloss or earrings while talking to you, those are quiet fireworks going off in the background. She's preparing herself, not for just any conversation, but for your attention. This behavior is evolutionary and instinctual, rooted in a subconscious effort to stand out and feel seen. Voice pitch and rhythm. When her tone tells the truth. Research shows that people tend to soften or slightly raise their voice pitch when speaking to someone they're attracted to. If you notice that her voice becomes gentler, more melodic, or if she starts speaking slower and more thoughtfully during your conversation, that's no accident. It's a biological reaction to the emotional investment she feels. In contrast, if her voice is hurried or robotic, she may be distracted or disinterested. But when there's a warm, musical tone, that's when you know she's not just hearing you, she's listening and feeling something too. Her feet point towards you. Let's get even more granular. One of the most overlooked yet powerful body language indicators lies all the way down at the feet. Our feet often point toward what we subconsciously want. If you're in a group conversation and her feet are consistently pointed at you, even if she's talking to someone else, chances are you're the gravitational center of her attention. It's primal, it's automatic, and it's incredibly accurate. So next time you're wondering where her true interest lies, forget the smile and check the shoes. She initiates contact, even small ones. While many of us have been taught to take the lead, a woman who's genuinely interested won't just sit on the sidelines. She'll initiate small interactions. She might send a meme that reminds her of something you said. She'll ask seemingly random questions like, "Hey, what kind of music are you into again?" Questions that aren't vital but serve one purpose: to talk to you. She might ask for help with something small, like reaching a high shelf or explaining a concept you mentioned earlier. These are soft openings. She's giving you a reason to continue the interaction. If she's reaching out for no urgent reason, that is the reason. You are the reason. She reacts differently to you than to others. If you really want to decode whether she's into you, pay attention to how she acts around others compared to how she acts around you. Is she more energetic, more reserved, or more nervous? Does her tone shift? Does she give you more eye contact or physical closeness than she does others? These contrasts are gold mines. Attraction doesn't live in isolation. It lives in comparison. Watch how her demeanor changes when you enter the room versus when you leave it. That emotional shift is a direct reflection of your impact. She asks personal questions or brings up future plans. If she's asking about your childhood memories, your dreams, your family dynamics, or your long-term goals, she's not just killing time. She's trying to understand your inner world because she's picturing herself in it. When a woman begins to include you in hypothetical future scenarios, "We should totally go hiking sometime," or "You'd love this restaurant, I know," those aren't casual remarks. She's dropping anchors. She's testing how you respond to the idea of a shared space, a shared future, even if it's just subtly in her mind for now. She responds rapidly or thoughtfully to messages. In the digital age, how someone communicates through their phone speaks volumes. Is she quick to reply? Does she send thoughtful responses, emojis, or voice notes? Does she keep the conversation going with follow-up questions? If so, she's not just being polite, she's investing in you. On the other hand, if her responses are cold, delayed, or one-worded, she's likely disengaged. But when she's typing paragraphs, reacting to your stories, or finding excuses to re-engage, it's because she wants to maintain that emotional tether. Jealousy and subtle competition. Here's one that flies under the radar, but is incredibly potent. Signs of jealousy. If you talk about another woman and she suddenly becomes quiet, dismissive, or playfully competitive, take note. She may make sarcastic remarks like, "Oh, she sounds perfect," or shift the subject quickly. That's not indifference, it's discomfort disguised in humor or aloofness. She's comparing herself to another potential threat, and that emotional reaction is rooted in the feeling that she has something to lose: your attention. She notices the smallest changes about you. You got a new haircut, changed cologne, or started wearing different shoes, and she notices. Not just notices, but comments. This level of attention to detail isn't common. It means she's observing you closely, storing those little shifts in her mental database of you. She's tuned in because she cares. That's not just interest, it's investment. She compliments you in specific ways. General compliments like, "You're funny" or "You're smart" are nice. But if she compliments you on very specific things like your smile, how passionate you are about a hobby, the way you explain things, or how you make her feel, those are deeply personal. These compliments indicate that she's seeing you, not just your appearance, but your essence. That level of appreciation only comes from attraction that's blooming into admiration. She brings up past conversations. Ever had a woman remind you of something you said days or weeks ago? That's a major signal. She's not just listening, she's remembering. When she references your inside jokes, recalls your favorite things, or continues a previous topic you brought up, she's saying, "You matter. What you say matters." Her mind keeps revisiting your words, replaying your moments. That's more than memory, it's emotional imprinting. She opens up emotionally. Perhaps the deepest sign of attraction: vulnerability. When a woman begins to share her fears, past heartbreaks, goals, and personal struggles, she's breaking down walls. She's trusting you with pieces of her that she doesn't show just anyone. That emotional openness is sacred. She's not just seeking physical closeness, she wants emotional intimacy. If she feels safe enough to open up to you, that's not just attraction, that's connection. The takeaway: most men miss these signs not because they aren't smart or observant, but because society teaches us to look for bold gestures and clear words. But women, in many cases, speak a language of nuance. Their attraction is expressed through gestures, emotions, and subtle patterns of behavior. Learning to read these signs isn't about manipulation, it's about alignment. It's about tuning into a frequency that many never bother to learn. Now, imagine the edge you gain once you understand this hidden language. You'll no longer waste time chasing cold leads. You'll no longer be confused by mixed signals. You'll move with clarity, confidence, and calm. So next time you're wondering, does she like me? Watch her eyes, feel her energy, listen between the lines. Because when a woman truly likes you, she doesn't always say it, but she always shows it. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe my channel.